Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl JJCURVACEOUS. From the title of this video, I am going to talk to my girls about how to love yourself first, how to have self-worth. The first thing on how to actually show self-love that we're going to talk about is starting off by cutting off people or places that just drains your energy. Yes, sweetheart, if you're in a situation, if you're like places, when I say places, I'm talking about like if you're working somewhere and it just drains your energy, you're not motivated, you don't feel self-worth, you don't feel appreciated, it drains you more than how it motivates you, baby girl, just leave. Try to find something else that uplifts you, something that will help you to grow. I can tell you this from personal experience. I remember, come here, let us just reason, okay? I remember when I was working in a calling center. I was so damn young back then. I was like 19, 20, and it was like my first real job getting out of high school, and I was a young mom at the time, and I was working at this calling center. And even though I was like this bubbly, uplifted, energetic person, when I was working at this call center, it literally drains me. It reached a point where it was not even about working at a calling center, because it did put food on my table and I did appreciate working at the calling center, but having to work with like ignorant customers that weren't happy with what they were getting, having to deal with like petty co-workers, petty managers, supervisor, it literally like drains. It literally drains the energy out of me. I worked there for like 2 years, and even though it was putting bread on my table and it was supporting me, because at the time I didn't want to depend on anyone, I want to make sure that I had my own back and I could be able to take care of my child. I stayed here for like 2 years, and like it reached a point where I would be home with my family, would be home to my mom, and like the simplest thing, like they say to me, it would just piss me off and I would just get irritated, and I was like always in a bad mood. And when I sit back and I realize like, okay, this job that I was in, it wasn't making me happy, it wasn't helping me, it always having me like a ticking bomb. You understand? That was how it made me feel. And that was when I know that I had to just give up this job. I had to just walk away and I had to resign. And that is the reason that is how you know you have to show self-worth for yourself, baby girl. And also, when I say about cutting off people, yes, it can be a friend, it can be a man, it can be a woman, it can be a family member. If these people literally drains the energy out of you, they don't appreciate you, they don't love you, they don't support you in whatever they do, they take more from you than what you receive, walk away. It doesn't worth it. Life is so short. And listen, let me tell you this, your happiness, it means so much more than just being in a situation that you're unhappy, you're sad, you're depressed, you're lonely. It's not worth it, sweetheart. It's not worth it. And I am here right now because I feel like this has been weighing on my heart for like weeks, to just get this message out there and let you guys know. It doesn't matter where the place, it doesn't matter if it's a place, it doesn't matter if it's people. You understand? You have to make sure that you put yourself first. You have to fight for you. Understand? And that is the message that I want to get across to you guys this evening. And also another important point, how to show self-worth, how to love yourself first. Don't be too quick. Don't be too quick to allow people to allow people in your life. You understand? Like if you're a man or even a woman and you're meeting somebody for the first time, try to practice celibacy. Especially as a female right now in the world that we're living in, like people have so much twisted expectation. They have so much twisted things going on in their head. You don't really know the type of person you meet when you're just meeting people. So when you just get to know someone, when you meet someone, it's good to get to know them before you put it to that stage where you guys are getting intimate, where they're getting your kitty and all of that. You understand? Sometimes as a female, you have to learn to hold out, get to know the person, get to know what they are like before you get intimacy involved. Because when intimacy comes involved, our feelings as female tend to get in our head, and it just show off the way that we think sometimes. So when you're getting to know someone, try to get to know them first a few months or so before you decide to go to that extreme of going to bed. Because listen, let me tell you this, you have female out there that literally struggle with this for years. I know friends, I know family members as female that wonder like, why the hell me can't keep a man? Like, if a man come, them there with me 1-2 months and them gone, and them I wonder what wrong with them as a female. Like, baby girl, you giving it up too easy. Like, it's just as simple. Man, you have to understand the male species and how they think. And my male followers and my male subscribers, if I'm wrong, drop it in the comment and say, Jules, you are wrong on this one. But listen, no man really wants a female that just give it up just like that. There was no work put in, there were no challenge. They just get it like that. Yeah, and them just got on the first date and bam. I'm not saying anything is wrong if you do, because people are out there in the world that it just click with them for the first time and it's okay. But the world that we're living in, majority, like 99% of people are not like that. Men are natural hunters by instinct. This is from years before time. Men are natural hunters. They hunt for their prize, and when they get their prize, they cherish it more. If they can just go out there and they can just get a piece of meat like that, they can just get something just like that, it does not hold any value for them. Probably in the heat of the moment they will tell you, yes, this is fine, and yes, nothing is wrong with this, but later on they're saying to themselves like, nah, she ain't for me, she ain't the one. I didn't put in any work to get her. Probably they would not say it like that, but like, nah, she give it up too easy. I see him, so she gonna give up any other man. To tell you the truth, that's how the male species think. So baby girl, you have to put self-worth on yourself and know that, listen, you're much more valuable than gold. You have to be that confident in yourself. Another point that I want to get across to you guys is how to find self-worth and how to love yourself. Put God in front of everything that you do. And I am not just telling you this because I want to make a video. I am telling you this based off past experience, of personal experience, because I can only talk for myself. Okay, I can only talk for myself. So certain fake ass Christian, for example, they will tell you like, oh, if you pray, God won't hear your prayer because you're not baptized, you're not a child of God. Listen, you need to rebuke those people, because God did not come here to save Christian. In Deuteronomy 31 verse 6, I was just like reading some motivation speech the other night, and I saw this one in Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. It said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So it does not even matter the situation that you're in. Sometimes we don't even know how to be realistic. We don't even know how to find our self-worth sometimes. We don't even know that we don't have self-worth sometimes. So sometimes you have to put things to God in prayer. Listen, you have to go down on your knees sometimes. When sometimes when some situation reach you, you have to make a knee them rub out at the bedside. Like, to be realistic, you have to put God in the midst of everything. It might sound away, but even when you're the wrong, put God in front of you same way, because him still not gonna leave you. Him still knows so you, from your heart is clean and you're a good person inside. Him not leave you and him not forsake you. You understand? Another point that I want to tell you guys about also how you can actually show self-worth for yourself is, you see, how you think, the things you think about yourself, the things that goes on in your mind or in your thoughts, it has a lot to do with you. Trust me. So if you get up every day and you think negative and you think bad about yourself, you don't have any self-confidence, you don't know your self-worth, that is what is going to perceive out there in the world. Even when you don't feel confident in yourself, you have to get up and you have to tell yourself, say, listen, I am confident, I can do this, and with God, anything possible. Anything is possible out there in the world. And this is something that I know from ever since I just live by. Because I always, sometimes some people will tell you that, oh, you know, that girl is too cocky, you know, that girl is going like she full of herself, she going like she better than people. So, but honestly, listen, come here. It's not even anything about feeling anything like that. It's just that you're confident in yourself regardless of whatever you're going through. You try to put your best self forward because you know your self-worth and you know your value. You understand? Even for instance, I remember when I just started my YouTube channel and I wanted to do YouTube for like years. I would probably be like, oh, famous and shit already if I had started, but I guess it was not the right time. I didn't get the push from God to go ahead with my channel, so I just could not. And I remember when I actually just decided to start back a few months ago, and I was still doubting myself. I was not confident in myself. I used to say that, what if I don't get any subscribers? What if people not like me? Wonder if they not find me funny, or whatever me I talk about no make sense to them, or them I go thumb down my video. And I was just saying to myself, so listen, it doesn't matter, probably, because at the end of the day, it might not seem like you're helping somebody right now, but in life, you know what I've learned over the years? Somebody out there is always watching you. You didn't know that? You didn't know that? So somebody always a watch you? You never know that. I better say you never know that. Someone is always watching you. It's either they're silently being motivated by you. So they're sitting down and they're watching you and they say, okay, so if Jules can do that, then me must can do that too. After Jules no better than me. Or you have the set of one them around at the corner and them skin up my face and them say, oh, I gotta nah go no way. She not make it nowhere. Nobody not like her. She not gonna make it nowhere. I give her 2-3 months and say she can't post no more video. Yeah, you have them people. So someone is always watching you. So you see, you have to always try to put, you have to just try for always make sure so you put your best self forward, no matter what. You understand? It does not matter what. But this year 2021 we are come for shame with enemy them. Yeah, and I tell people that are close to me that knows what's going on with me right now, because right now I am going through like the worst phase of my life. I recently just lost my mom and it's been tearing me apart. It reached a point where I just decided that I was going to give up YouTube. I wasn't even going to bother, because listen, how God could take like one of the most precious person out of my life. Like literally, how could you take my mother away? But when I sit back and I look on all the suffering that she went through and the pain, I know that God take her to a better place. And I know that today the reason why I am here to give you this message is because God gave me the strength. God gave me the strength to tell you this message. This is the reason why I know that God, my God, is real. I don't know about you, but you see, once you put your trust in God, everything works out, baby girl. This message is not even about to offend the people that do not believe in God. But listen, people around the world can testify and tell you every day how the love of God feels good. I remember when my mom just passed, the only thing that could comfort me was like Christian music and the word of God. That was the only thing that could comfort me. So when I'm here telling you right now, based off past experience, that whatever you're going through in life, make sure that God is in the center and the midst of it, because baby girl, we need God. And I am not a Christian. I am not a child of God. I've never been baptized before, but the love of God I know, and I am very close to God. And this is how I am confident in myself. This is how I know my self-worth. And if I know that you follow these tips, you will have self-worth in yourself. Don't allow anybody, boy, pitney, nobody girl pitney, for put you down in life. Don't allow nobody for tell you so you can only achieve this in life. Don't allow anybody for tell you how far you will reach in life. Only you and God alone know that. And only you and God alone can go down in a prayer and ask for what you want in life. And this is how I know my self-worth. So today, guys, if this message was helpful to you, all I'm asking for is to just give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to this video, like this video, turn on your post notification bell, so when time I post video, because I'm dropping video like bam 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 this week, so you don't want to miss any of this video. And these video are all hard topic that we all need to hear, and things that have been weighing on my mind that I have not had the confidence to talk about, but for some reason God is giving me the confidence to give you this message now, and I want to deliver this message to you guys. So until then, and until I post another video, I love you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. And don't leave without subscribing. Don't leave without you drop a comment in the comment section and you tell me if any of these tips was helpful to you, if any of these tips that I've talked about reflect any situation that you're in and you find it useful. Because at the end of the day, we do all need motivation, and at the end of the day, we all do go through shit. Like, yeah, we all human being. Nobody is perfect. Everybody have them pot of rice fi cook. That's just the fact. So let us all just go together and live a better life. Until then, it's your girl JJ, and I'm out.